Hello guys, welcome back to Unstockable Trading. This is the weekend update. I'm going to tell you my outlook on the SP 500 and where is the bottom, and there are two stocks I want to look at before we enter a position on Monday, and you can possibly hold that to Friday of next week. Just one thing you know, the expected move for SPX on Monday is 50 points. Are we talking about a 50 move to the upside and to the downside? And it's only from 9:30 Eastern to 1 p.m. That's about almost half a trading day. So something that we need to look at. And let's take a look at our SPY. So we went down how many days? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you including this, will be 10 days. So SPY went down 10 days in a row. The last time SPY went down 10 days or more is back in 2010. Scroll all the way down to 2010 and take a look at right here. The last time we had this kind of move was back in 2010 of July. We went down, I think 12 days, and 13 days we bounced for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days in a row. And in 2010, was there a recession? No, there was not. So what makes this thing to keep going down? Maybe people think because at the end of the day, people want to unload their positions and wait for New Year, and because the Trump demonstrations is messing everything up. So we could have a potential bounce tomorrow to 245, and throughout the whole week next week, I'm going to have a very bearish outlook on the whole market. And if you take a look at the monthly chart, we are just shy of the 200 days, the 50 days moving average at 230. So I am under this type of market, I'm very sure we're going to touch here before I have a bounce. So if you want to buy SPY puts 2 weeks duration for 230, if we have a market rally tomorrow, get it and wait for 2 weeks for SPY to reach 230. This is very possible because implausible, because what we noticed back in 2010 or any time we touched the 50 days moving average, we had a bounce. So, or below it, we have a bounce. So let's look at 2010 right here, where we had a couple weeks sell-off. We went below the 50 days moving average. When we came back, we're thinking it. So I'm thinking this is going to happen. This move is going to happen down to 230, maybe 225. And then after that, we can have a bounce to the upside, maybe end of January to early February. So that's my outlook. On Monday, if we have a rally, I'm going to get all the puts, 2 weeks duration, and sell it, because this move is going to happen, and I am very confident because it is a bear market, and with this type of candle you see, and all this dead cat bounce disappears, it's going to be like this, and then before we have a bounce to the upside. So I'll be targeting 230 on the SPX, on the SPY in a week or so. Thank you for watching. Be careful with your call options, because this is a bear market. Everything is gonna fade and go down even more. One thing I want to talk about is I want to talk about Amazon. So with Amazon, it is still up to I think 6% year to date. One thing I don't like is that Amazon is pretty high since the beginning of 2018. So if you look right here, 2018, we had 11.75 per share in the beginning of 2018. We are 13.77. The next support is right here, 13.35. So if we break that, there's gonna be a free fall to 11, I'll say 11.50. So with this type of movements, we have a gap to be filled at 1,000-ish right here. So if you want to try to get a nice cheap puts for Amazon, it'll be nice to get a 1,000 puts for January 18th or January 31st, because this is going to happen with this kind of massive movements. If you notice what happened in Amazon in the past like 2 weeks, we dropped about 400 points on Amazon. So if we can go down 400 points in a week and a half to 1,000, this is nothing. Because Amazon is way too high, and we know that too. It's overvalued at 1,300 still. So 1,000 to 800 sounds very reasonable. And the next one I want to look at is Nvidia. Why would I be bearish on Nvidia? It dropped so much, right? No, it's not gonna keep dropping. Semiconductors are screwed on this kind of bear market. So with the next quick target on Nvidia, I'll be targeting this gap right here at 100 to 110. So tomorrow, if we have a green day, I'm gonna get a 2 to 3 weeks puts and just wait it out. Cause this is going to happen. We bounce and we fall. So what's next? We're gonna come back down to the gap, and the gap is gonna be filled based on market history, just a matter of time. So my play will be Nvidia 100 puts, I'll say 3 weeks to 4 weeks out, and Amazon 1,000 put, also 3 weeks to 4 weeks out. Good luck trading. I'll